A lot of folks are saying there's going to be a price increase for the Z Fold 5 and the Z Flip 5, and I don't think that that's true. And I'm betting like 100% on this for the last 3 years. Every time we have a new product cycle that comes out, everyone says price increase, price increase. But this year, it actually makes 0 cents for a price increase. And the first reason being, well, these phones have been out for quite a while and they're not making any really material changes to the phone. So why would you arbitrarily increase the price by $100? Especially when you take into consideration, you look at what we got with the Pixel phones. You look at what we got with the OnePlus phones. You look at what we got with the iPhones. There haven't been any price increases. If anything, we've had some decreases in certain areas, or they've at least stayed basically the same. And the Fold 4 stayed the same. The Fold 3 was the same price. So at this point in time, and you take a look also when it comes to the current state of affairs when it comes to smartphones, they're trying to be very competitive because sales are down. They're not up. So if you come out with this new version and there's basically no changes to it, then if you go and add an extra $100 on top of that, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Now, does it? So the other reason is competition. This is the first year that the Fold has had to compete, or the Flip has had to compete in the United States. And the Flip, it didn't really have to compete too much with the Motorola Razr 5G. But now that the Razr Plus is here, and it's a fantastic phone, they're selling them for $999. They've been on sale for $899. There's been a lot of really good opportunities with that phone, especially when it comes to carrier incentives. You can't really come in and be like, okay, we have the Motorola Razr here. It's better than the Z Flip 4. So if they come out with a Z Flip 5 and charge more money, then that's probably going to push more people to go get a Motorola Razr, right? Especially when T-Mobile, AT&T, these guys have such fantastic deals on it. So that, and then it's really the first year that they've had to compete on the Fold sphere. So when you take a look, we have the Pixel Fold here now. It's $17.99. Now, granted, I don't think a lot of people are skipping the Fold 5 for the Pixel Fold, but I'm sure a few people probably are. Well, if you take a look at it and then you go into the carrier and then you can get the Fold, the Pixel Fold for $17.99, and then if they, let's say, charge $18.99 for the Galaxy 5 or the Fold 5, that doesn't really make a lot of sense because that might turn a couple people off as well, especially when you take a look at like T-Mobile, AT&T. These places are offering basically like $1,000 of incentives without even offering, you don't even need a trade-in in most instances. So yeah, competition, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And then right around the corner, we know we have the OnePlus Fold. And OnePlus sells their stuff traditionally cheaper, so I'm expecting that the OnePlus Fold, whatever they're going to call it, is probably going to have a cheaper price tag on it. So if they're going to come in at a cheaper price tag, it's not coming out too long after the Fold. Like, yeah, you're going to have the Fold 5 come out before the OnePlus, but probably a couple weeks down the road, you're going to be having the OnePlus as well, and then that's going to cut into long-term sales. So I think from a competition perspective, I think taking a look at the market and the economy, I don't think is as bad as it was last year. I mean, I know things are still not the greatest everywhere, but when you take a look at the last couple of years, the supply chain issues, the material cost, and they still managed not to increase the price for the last 2 years, why now would they increase the price, right? And I just don't see it. I don't think that this is going to happen. And I've talked about this like the last couple of years. I talked about it with the Fold 4. I said there wasn't going to be a price increase. The Fold 3, the iPhone, like pretty much the last couple of years, I'm batting like 100% track record on this. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but my gut instinct tells me that whenever this phone comes out, when they get ready to launch, we'll find out on July 26th when we have the Unpacked event. And if you want to save more money and you want to pay even less than that, I've got a link in the description. You can do the reserve your pre-order, which is something that they do for all their launches, and they actually give you $50 off. If you use the link, you go click on it, $50 off. All you have to do is put in your name and your email address, no commitment. And then if you decide once the Unpacked event gets here, they start the pre-orders. If you pre-order from Samsung, then you can save $50. In addition to that, that's where they usually have some good incentives. Hopefully they'll give us extra storage. I'm not sure about that, but that's what they did with the S23 series. They gave us extra storage. They've got the exclusive colors. So there are some reasons to go that route if you're interested. But again, it's no commitment, and well, take extra $50 off of it. So those are kind of my thoughts on the entire matter. I think we're not going to see a price increase, but who knows? But I'm crossing my fingers, and I feel pretty sound in this one right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. It's really hot. I'm in Las Vegas right now. I came out here for a couple of days, R&R. I didn't actually have a video yesterday. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's really nice out here, other than the fact that it's like 110 degrees. And I'm standing out here in the sunshine recording this right now because in my room it's so dark. But I'm fixing to go watch Oppenheimer. Really excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And of course, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button, little notification bell, all that jazz. And you'll have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you all guys next time.